Desperation, Therina called Jerry, the brother she had been separated from all those years ago.
And I said, Bubba, it's me. It's about time you called. Where are you, baby? And I said, I'm in trouble. I'm in Phoenix. We're going to have a baby in a month or two, and I don't know what to do. He said, just get on the next airplane. I'll send you a ticket.
2 months after she moved in with her brother, her daughter was born.
When she came out, and she looked normal, and I counted her toes and fingers that every parent, regardless of what kind of pregnancy, does. And I asked them, can you check her, can you check her, can you check her? And they did something called an APGAR. Remember the two will do an APGAR on her. I'm like, do it all, do whatever you have to do. And they came back and put her in my arms. She's beautiful. She responded. She got all 9s on this, 10s are the best that she can get. And then they put her in my arms, and it was the first time I'd ever held a baby, any baby. She reached up and grabbed my little finger, and I remember her hand just going around my finger. And I remember looking down at her. And at that moment is when I knew that no matter what it took, no matter how hard it was, no matter what pain was involved, that I was going to overcome everything of my childhood and everything of my past.
Therina moved in with her grandmother in Kansas, giving her and her baby a fresh start.
And I thought, all right, here's my chance. This is my chance now. And I had this baby, and I have my grandmother in a home where I'm safe. And I don't know how I'm going to do it, but this is where we're going to start. I gave my life to God. That's when my aunt, she lived close, and Joyce really started piling in. And I'd listen to everything and listen to it and listen to it again, and was in my Bible, and just completely, for the first time, just got saturated in it all. I got a phone call that I had 2 brothers and an uncle who had the same last name as me and had been looking for me for years.
God used her brother Bob, who is a pastor, to help bring restoration to her life. She had kicked her drug habit completely, but it would take the support of her brother, along with God's Word, to break the stranglehold that alcohol still had on her life. She decided to move to Missouri to live with Bob and his family.
And I asked my brother, I said, what happens? What happens now? I said, I've been seeking this, and I'm going after this. I said, I can't do this anymore. I said, Bobby, what more can I do? And he said, Therina, I'm just going to tell you that part of the fear of the Lord, he said, is that there will come a point that when the Lord does tell you to put it down, He will strengthen you to do that. And if you do not tap into that strength, that you can start to become blind and deaf to the Spirit. And you're the only one that's going to know when that point gets there. But I felt in my spirit that when I moved to my new townhouse, alcohol will not cross that doorway. Alcohol will not ever go into that house. And I was adamant about it, and I prayed in the Spirit. I prayed in the Spirit, read my Bible when I was drunk. I was in my Bible, and when I couldn't read anymore because I had been drinking so much, and I couldn't concentrate on the words because I had double vision, that's when the Joyce Meyer tapes would go, and that's when her show would come in. And I couldn't read, but I could hear. And even if I wouldn't retain it all, as I passed out asleep, I would have those on loops of repeat, repeat, repeat. And I didn't give up. I didn't give up at all. And the move came, and then I got sick.